recite. So, we will go back and I'm going to share my screen. Can you all see the screen? Okay. So we'll just recap what we did on Anvaya Rachana. Anvaya Rachana, we have gone through this, and I think for the sake of Ramya, this is just one more time we are going to go. We started the Akanksha analysis. That means Anvaya Rachana basically. श्लोकादिषु विना क्लेशम अन्वय संपादनेन अर्थस्य बोधाय आकांक्षा नाम कश्चन उपाय निरूप्यते. That means when we have a sentence in Sanskrit, usually the words are not as it is in English or in other languages. It's because we have poetry and all that stuff, the words are constructed in order to meet certain requirements from the prosody standpoint. Prosody means chandas. So it may not be exactly in the order in which we normally are used to. So in that case, we will have to construct a prose order. Okay. And that process is called Anvaya Rachana. Anvaya means prose. In Sanskrit, Anvaya means it follows something. And the normal structure of a sentence is subject, object, and predicate. Subject, object, and verb. So that is what we are used to. And in Sanskrit literature and in poems and all, it may not necessarily be in that order. Okay. And the reason for that is because there are certain other aspects of the language called prosody, the chandas and the meter and all those things. In order to comply to the rules of prosody, in order to comply to the rules of the meter, the construction of the sentences may be different than the order of subject, object, and predicate. So when it is done like that, then when we have to read, when we have to analyze, then we have to put those words in order that we are used to, in the order of subject, object, predicate, subject, object, verb. Predicate here means verb, so that we are able to understand the text that we are reading. So that is the reason we do the prose order. And in Sanskrit, the prose order is called Anvaya. Anvaya means to follow, Anvaya means to follow something. So here, what are we following? We are following the prose order. And what is that order? The order is subject, object, verb. That means in any sentence, we have to have these three components: subject, object, and verb. So that is Anvaya. And that's what they're saying here. Ekaikasmin api vakye slokeva. It's in a sentence. Ekaikasmin api vakye. Even in a single sentence or slokeva or in sloka. Purna kriya padam. Purvam gnatavyam. So when we have to do the prose order, then what is it that we have to do? First, we have to identify Purna kriya padam. That is the full verb in that sentence. So Purvam gnatavyam. First, we have to identify the verb in a sentence. Anantaram kaha. Afterwards, Anantaram kaha, if it's masculine, ka, if it's feminine, or kim, iti prashnaha kartavyaha. So we have to pose questions to the verb depending on whether we want to find the answer is in masculine or in feminine or in neuter. If it's feminine, masculine, we say kaha. If it's feminine, we say ka. Or if it's neuter, it is kim. So we use those three interrogatives to question the verb to find out the subject. Iyam kartuhu akanksha. See, when we use masculine kaha, then it's kartu. The kartu will be if the answer is in a masculine, then it's called kartu akansha. Iti uchyate. Buddhiman, example. Buddhiman Ramaha Sayam Prataha Parvati Patim Ishwaram Namati. Iti Vakye Purna Kriya Padam Namati iti. Tatra Namati Kaha. Iti Prashnaha Jayate. Uttaram Ramaha iti Iyam Kartuhu Akanksha. Iyam Kartuhu Akanksha. So when we pose the question kaha, who, the answer we get is called kartru akanksha. And that kartru akanksha can be either in masculine or be in feminine or in neuter. In this particular case, in this example, it is it's masculine. Kartuhu akansha. Kartuhu is masculine, because when we are asking that question, kaha namati, the sentence that we have taken is Buddhiman Ramaha Sayam Prataha Parvati Patim Ishwaram Namati. So we have gone through all this in the past. So I'm going to go a little quickly. So this is called
question of meaning.
Huh?
I have a question about meaning. What is the meaning akanksha?
Akanksha is analysis.
Thank you.
Analysis. Akanksha means analysis. So the sentence here is Buddhiman Ramaha Sayam Prataha Parvati Patim Ishwaram Namati. So answer we get is masculine. Kaha Namati, Ramaha Namati. Okay. So here in this case, it's Kartu Akansha. So whenever we use the interrogatives Kaha, Ka, or Kim, then it's called Kartru Akanksha. That means we are trying to find out who the subject is for that sentence. Next, Kam. Kam is means cow, Khan, who, come, okay. Come, and then the interrogatives that we use are cow, Khan, Kam, Kim. Okay. Kaha kau ke, kam kau kam, kaha, and then ka ke, kaha, kam ke, kaha, kam is strilinga. So then kaha kau ke, kam is pullinga. So kam is masculine. So kam iti prashnaha karmanaha akanksha iti uchyate. So when we use these interrogatives, come, in parentheses, they have given this cow, Khan, Kam, Kim. So these are all the other interrogatives that are used to question the verb to find out the object of that sentence. If you recall, our aim is to construct a sentence which is in this order: subject, object, and verb. So in order to do that, we pose the question kaha to the verb, and we get the subject of that sentence. We can say if it's masculine, we use kaha. If it's feminine, we use ka. And if it's neuter, we use neuter gender, we use kim. Likewise, in order to find the object of that sentence, we use these interrogatives: kam, kau, kan, kam, kim. Iti prashnaha karmanaha akanksha iti uchyate. These are called as karmana akanksha. The previous one is kartru akanksha. This is karmana akanksha. Yatha, as an example, in the same line, whatever we spoke in the kartru akanksha case, tasmin eva vakye, in the previous sentence itself that we took. The previous sentence is this one: Buddhiman Ramaha Sayam Prataha Parvati Patim Ishwaram Namati. This is the sentence. So we are trying to derive the prose order for this particular sentence using these methods. So the first, we started with finding the subject, because in the prose order means we have to construct the sentence in the correct order, in the order in which we say subject, object, and verb. So first we did was to do the kartru akanksha, to find out the subject. So to find out the subject, we used the interrogative kaha. It is in masculine here in this case. We could have also used the word ka. We could have also used the word kim. If the subject was going to be in neuter gender, it's kim. If it's in feminine gender, it's going to be ka. So next we have to find the object. Come. You see, come is for masculine. So in order to find the other interrogatives that we use is cow. Cow is dual. Kan, kam, and kim. Iti prashnaha karmanaha akanksha iti uchyate. And these interrogatives are used to find the object. Yatha tasminyeva vakye Ramaha kam namati. In the first instance, we said who kaha namati, who does the namaskara. Namati means to do the salutation. Second is kam namati, that is to find out the object. Who is he going to salute? Kam namati iti prashnaha. Uttaram Ishwaram iti. The answer is Ramaha Ishwaram namati. So iyam karmanaha akanksha. So the process and the interrogatives that we use to find out the object is called karmana karmanaha akanksha. So, and what are the karmana interrogatives? Kau, kam, kau, kan, kam, kim. So you should really know all these things by heart. See, when you see the sentence, then immediately, in order to find an object, you have to use these interrogatives. So,
Mahodaya,
yeah.
In the striling of Dvitiya Vibhakti is kam, ke and kaha cannot be used. Can you understand what I'm trying to say?
Repeat the question.
Kam kau kan is for pullinga.
Kaha kau ke, kam kau kan ke, ka ke kaha, kam ke kaha.
Kam ke kaha, ke and kaha can also be used, right?
Yes,
Will also be used.
Yes.
Dhanyavad.
So this is karmanaha akanksha. Okay, next. The third one is katam bhutaha kidrishaha iti prashne kartru visheshanasya akanksha. So in a sentence, when we have the subject, object and predicate, subject, object and verb, please keep this fundamental in your head. These three, it's very important. Any subject, any sentence should have these three fundamental aspects. One, subject, object and predicate. Now, we can make these sentences a little bit more complex by adding more attributes to this. Okay, what do we mean by attributes? We have a subject. So we can have another attribute that describes the subject, the quality of a subject, and that is called as adjective. You all know about it. Likewise, we can add attributes to the object, and that attribute is also called adjective. Okay, see, adverb. It's called so. And when we add qualities to the verb, it's called adverb. Okay, so we can add adjectives to both subject and object as well as verb. So when it is added to the verb, it's called adverb, and when it is added to the subject, it's called adjectives. All right. Okay. Now, so katam bhutaha. Katam means how, you know. Katam bhuta, how did it happen? Bhuta, how was it? Katam bhutaha means how was it? How is it? And kidrishaha means also how is it? Kidrishaha is for masculine. As you know, when it is when you have a visarga here, it's masculine. So katam bhutaha kidrisha iti prashne kartru visheshanasya akanksha. Okay. So when we use these are also interrogatives. We call it as adjectival interrogatives. Okay. These things are called adjectival interrogatives. That means we are using these adjectival interrogatives to find out the quality, the attributes of the subject in a sentence. So it is called adjectival interrogatives. Katam bhutaha, kidrishaha. Okay. And if it is feminine, we say kidrisha. Katam bhuta. Okay, like that. So kidrisha. So katam bhutaha kidrishaha iti prashne kartru visheshanasya akanksha. That means these adjectives are for masculine. Yatha, example, tasminneva vakye. We will take the previous sentence itself. Katam bhutaha Ramaha Ishwaram namati. Katam bhutaha Ramaha Ishwaram namati. Iti kartru visheshanasya akanksha. See, katam bhutaha is used for masculine. It's obvious. So then what is unique from the sentence, from the previous sentence, that is the example sentence. Here we have Buddhiman Ramaha Sayam Prataha Parvati Patim Ishwaram Namati. So here there is an adjective that actually describes the subject Rama. See, here the Rama is the subject, and we have an attribute to find out what kind of Rama. So Katam Bhutaha Ramaha Ishwaram Namati. What kind of Rama? What kind of Rama?
Buddhiman Rama.
Buddhiman Rama. So what kind of Rama means Buddhiman? That means he is an intelligent. Buddhiman Rama. So in order to find out the characteristics or the qualities of the subject, in the case noun, we use these interrogatives katam bhutaha kidrishaha. And when we go further, in the further examples, we will find out all the other words also, kidrisha and things like that. So this is called kartru visheshanasya akanksha. Okay, kartru visheshanasya akanksha. Karmashanasya. So when we use katam bhutam, kidrisham, etc., those interrogatives, then those interrogatives are used to find out the characteristics or the attributes or the qualities of the verb. Object. That is called karma visheshanasya akanksha. Once again, yatha buddhiman Ramah कीदृशम ईश्वरम नमति. बुद्धिमान रामः कीदृशम ईश्वरम नमति इति कर्म विशेषणस्य आकांक्षा. बुद्धिमान रामः पार्वती पतिम ईश्वरम नमति इति उत्तरम. So what kind of Ishvara does Rama salute? Kidrisha. What kind? Kidrisham. So when we pose that question, then we get the answer is Parvati Patim. So what is the another characteristic of that Ishvara is? Ishvara is the object. What is the characteristic? Parvati Patim. He is the husband of Parvati. So in order to find out the attribute, the governing attribute, it's called the governing attribute, and then we use these interrogatives. Katam Bhutam Kidrisham. So next. Any question?
Yes, Mahodaye. And it is the question is always asked Katam Bhutam, Kidrisham, or we don't change the linga or the.
No, you have to change. This is only for, you have to change the linga. I'll give you homework for that.
I was confused. Yes, I don't know, but I was confused with this one because I didn't know if, like, for example, it was Katam Bhutaha, Katam Bhuta, and Katam Bhutam.
Correct. Yeah, depending on the gender you have to use. Yes. See, here we are just doing only the masculine. That's all. But what you said is also correct. Like I said before, this example is from a masculine perspective, masculine gender, whereas as we go forward, we'll do another exercise where we take a feminine as well as a neuter. So katam bhutam, katam bhuta, we have to use those things. Now, the fifth one, kada, kutra, katam, kutah, kimartham. Kada, kutra, katam, kutah, kimartham. Kada means when, kutra where, katam how, kutah why, kimartham for what reason, ityadi prashne kriya visheshanasya akanksha. Just a few seconds ago, we said kriya visheshana. Kriya visheshana means adverb. To find out any qualifiers or the attributes of the verb, we use these 4 or 5 interrogatives. Kada, kutra, katam, kutah, kimartham. Ityadi. Prashne kriya visheshanasya akanksha. Yatha, as an example, Buddhiman Ramaha Parvati Patim Ishwaram Sayam Pratah Namati iti. See, Namati is the verb. And does that verb have any other attributes? Does that verb say, verb means it's an action. And then to find out when this action is going to be done. Is this action going to be done all the time? Or is it only during specific periods? Or in the morning, afternoon, or all those questions come. So when we use, and where was it done? How was it done? For what reason why it was done? Those are all the attributes, the adverbs, to find out the qualities of the verb. See, for example, kada means when, kutra, where, katam, how, kutaha, why, kimartham, for what reason. So these are all the attributes, these are all the interrogatives that we can use to find out the specifics of that action. For example, where was the action done? Kutra, when was, where, kada, when was the action done? Kutra, where was the action done? Katham, how was the action done? Okay. Kutaha, why was the action done? Kimartham, what was the reason the action was done? So these are all the attributes of that verb. So these interrogatives are used to find out if at all there are any adverbs in the sentence, then we use this. Okay, now another point I want to make clear here is, it doesn't necessarily mean that we have to use all these things in a sentence. Okay, these are all the tools we have. So when you look at the sentence, then you should know these are all the kinds of things that we have to use to find out the attributes of those specific entities, specific constituents of a sentence. What are the constituents of a sentence? Object, subject, object, and verb. All right. Very good. So let's go. Evam. So this is called yada. See, this is called kriya visheshanasya akanksha. That is the fifth one. Kriya visheshana. to add verbs. So far, what did we do? We found out we actually found the process of finding the Kartru Akanksha, Karmana Akanksha, then Kartru Visheshana, and then Karma Visheshana, and then Kriya Visheshana. Kartru Visheshana, Karma Visheshana, Kriya Visheshana. Right? Very simple, very straightforward. Evam Akankshaya Labhyamanam Uttaram Eva Anvayaha. So the answer we get by posing all these 5 types of interrogatives is called Anvaya, is the prose order. Very nicely they have explained, isn't it? Very nicely explained. Did you all understand? Very
Yes.
nice. Very simple. So, evam akankshaya labhyamanam. Evam akankshaya labhyamanam. So, the output that is obtained by this kind of analysis, akanksha means this kind of analysis, the answer we get by this kind of analysis is called prose order. It's called anvaya. Uttarameva anvayaha iti uchyate. Okay, so then we did this exercise also. Akanksha, this is a question. The question here, Akanksha ka. What is the meaning of Akanksha? Then sa kativida tasam namani likata. Okay, so I'm going to ask this question. So Sushila Bhagini, Akanksha ka.
Analysis of a sentence. Have you to say in Sanskrit only? I don't know.
Actually,
Analysis.
No, you can first say in English, and also you can refer to the text here itself, and you can say there is a definition they have given. See,
श्लोकादिषु दिना क्लेशम् अन्वयः सम्पदानेन अर्थस्य बोधाय आकांक्षा.
Uttamam. Okay, so that is the answer. Correct. So please, you can refer to the slides itself. So because it's a dual practice, you'll also get practice in saying in Sanskrit. You can say it in English, and the concepts will be very clear. Next question. Sa kativida, Francis.
Panchavita.
Sa panchavida. Tani kani. I'm asking you another question. Sa kativida, panchavida. Kati means how many? Sa kativida, panchavida is correct. Okay. And then, okay, I will ask Nagaprabha Bhagini. Nagaprabha Bhagini, Tasam Namani Likata. Tasam Namani Ucha.
Tani, you asked the question Tani Kani, right?
Yeah, Tani Kani, correct. You can say Tani Kani here. Tasam Namani Likata. So, Nagaprabha Bhagini can answer.
Kaha kimartam kutaha.
No, not that. See, Kativida, the question is, Akanksha, we said, and then Sa Kati, how many types of Akanksha analysis, how many types of analysis are there, right? So,
Kartu Akanksha.
So, the answer for that is, we have 10, Kartru Visheshana, Karma Visheshana, and Kriya Visheshana.
Kriya Visheshana, 3 types.
5 types, okay? So, there are 5 types of analysis. One is Kartru analysis. The another one is Karma analysis. And the other one is Kartru Visheshana analysis. The other one is Karma Visheshana analysis. And then Kriya Visheshana. Right. So, those are the understood? Okay. All right. Now comes the good question. Now, starting from Sushila Bhagini, you can now let us do the Akanksha for this. Vagartha viva sampruktau, Vagartha pratipattaye, Jagatah pitarau vande, Parvati parameshwarau. This is this sloka. For this, we have to do the Akanksha.
Now we have to find the first Kartru Akanksha, right?
Correct.
Parvati parameshwarau. Kartraka. Kaha vande Parvati parameshwarau.
You have to please, like that, you have to use the sentences. Kaha vande, you have to use it.
Kaha vande Parvati parameshwarau vande.
No, before you do that also, first you have to Purna Kriya Padam, you have to identify. You have to identify the full Kriya Pada. That's what we said. See, before we do anything in a sentence, we have to see. We have to,
the Bande is the Kriya Padam.
so you have to say Purna Kriya Padam. See here.
Purna Kriya Padam Bande.
Bande. So you have to first mention the Kriya Pada and then you have to ask those questions.
Okay.
Okay.
Purna Kriya Padam Bande. Kaha Vande Parvati Parame. Kaha Kau Vande Parvati Parameshwarau Vande.
Correct. Then, so you see, you did two things. You identified the verb and then you also identified the subject.
Subject.
Okay, Francis, now you identify the object. So for object, here it is, Kartru Akanksha. Okay. See, here we have to use kam, kau, kam. Okay, these are all Karmanaha Akanksha. So you have to find the object. So Sushila Bhagini actually identified the verb. She also identified the subject. Now you have to identify the object.
Mahapadia, may I have the sentence, please?
Okay. See, Vagarta viva sampruktav, Vagarta pratipattaye, Jagatah pitarau vande, Parvati parameshwarau. So, vande is the verb. So, kaha vande, kau vande is Parvati parameshwarau. That means Parvati and Parameshwara because it's a dual. So, we have to use kau. Okay. So, kau vande is the verb. Then.
But I'm confused because if we are using bande, doesn't it mean that it's aham bande?
Vande is
that is the object, no?
No, so like I was thinking like the kartre was aham. That's why I was like taking so long. Like aham was the kartre and then bande is the kriya padam.
Go ahead.
And then Parvati Parameshwarau could have been the karman.
Tvam Vande also can be, no?
Yes, Atmane. Vande is.
Vande is Atmane Pratham. Triti, that is what Prathama Purusha, no?
Correct. Prathama, correct.
So it is the third person.
Because bande could also be Uttama, isn't it? Or no?
Uttama.
Aham
Aham
Vande.
Vande. Vande is when it is Parasmay Pati. Vandate, Vande. Oh, it has to be Vandate, Vandete,
Vande
Vandante.
Vandamahe Vandamahe.
Vande, Vanda. So Aham Vande is Prasam, I'm sorry, Uttama Purusha.
Uttama Purusha.
So the kartre
So it has
would
to
be
be Kaha Vande.
So you have
Kaha
to use
Vande.
this in this context. Kaha Vande is Kau Vande because Parvati Parameshwarau. See, first of all, what we have to do, see, first Vagarta viva sampruktav, Vagarta pratipattaye, Jagatah pitarau vande, Parvati Parameshwarau. So even before we start the analysis, what did we say? What did we say?
The karma, that means the karta is actually Adhyakridam in this?
No. There is no Adhyakruta here. First we have to do the Padacheda, Padabhaga, Vagartha Viva.
Agartha.
So do the please do the Padacheda.
Okay, Bak, Arthaha, Iva, sorry, Bak Artha Iva Sampraktau, Bak Artha Pratipattaye, Jagataha Pitarau Bande, and then Samasa, Parvati Parameshwarau.
So once again, repeat that, please. Repeat the whole Padacheda.
Bak Artha or Bak Artha in Samasa, Iva Sampraktau, Bak Artha Pratipattaye, verb, kriya, Jagataha Pitarau Vande Parvati Parameshwarau Samasa.
Correct. Vagartha iva samprukthau Vagartha pratipattaye Jagatah pitarau vande Parvati Parameshwarau. Parvati Parameshwarau is one word. Okay. And Vagartha pratipattaye. So that's the Padacheda. So based on that Padacheda, you have to do the analysis.
But Bande is only the only Kriya Padam that we have. So I said pratipataye, but no, that was incorrect. So
correct. Actually, Sushila Bhagini, what you mentioned in that is correct, actually.
Hmm?
What you mentioned, that the Adyahara is there, Aham Vande.
Yes, aham vande.
Huh?
Aham
Correct.
is Adyahara here.
Correct. So
Hmm.
that will come later. So Vande itself is understood. Aham Vande.
So then we have to say kaha vande, aham vande, we have to say.
exactly, that's what I thought. And then
Kaha vande, and then
Parvati-
kam vande,
Mhm.
kam kau vande, Parvati Parameshwaro vande. Kam kaukan.
yes.
Kau vande, Parvati Parameshwaro vande.
Samprukta meaning what?
Samprukto means inseparable. They are
Linked?
together. You cannot separate them. Just like the word and the meaning, they cannot be separated. They are together. Samprukto, that means they're integrated. Just
And
like
that is
In this way, like the word and its meaning are inseparable.
inseparable, correct. The word and the meaning, Samprukto means they are together, inseparable. They cannot be
In the
separated.
same way, Parvati and Parameshwara are also or like Parvati Parameshwara, the word and its meaning are
Pratipataye means
inseparable, no?
pratipataye is
Pratipataye.
consciousness?
See,
No.
Vagartha viva samprukto Vagartha pratipattaye. Just like they give the meaning, pratipattaye, they designate, they disseminate the meaning. The oneness, togetherness. Vagartha pratipattaye. Vak artha. Pratipattaye means vak means speech.
All
Artha
together.
means the meaning. So vak artha pratipattaye. How it emphasizes it, disseminates. Pratipattaye. Okay.
I
See,
found in the dictionary, I looked up. Pratipataye said perception, consciousness, right knowledge, observation. Okay.
Kidrishau
correct.
Kidrishau Parvati Parameshwarau.
Jagadapivaru. Kidrisha. Kidrisha.
Because that is plural, right? Kidrisho Parvati Parameshwar. Kidrisho Parvati Parameshwarau.
Vande.
Then what is the answer?
Kasya Jagataha.
Correct.
Jagadapitarau is together Kidrisham only, you know, it both emphasize, it says more about Parvati Parameshwara.
Kidrisho Parvati Parameshwarau means the answer is Jagatah Pitarau.
Pitarau. Together. Jagadapitarau is the father and the father of the world, of the Jagat. So together it has to come, right?
Together, correct. See, Pitarau means parents. Pitarau means parents, basically.
Okay.
All right, so that is the correct question. Now you can find, you found the subject, you found the object.
And then what is the question for Vagartha?
Vagartha, see, there is a trick. So when you when you did the Padacheda, how did you do the Padacheda?
Vagartha Iva.
The clue is
Iva becomes, no, Iva becomes the Avyayam. Vagartha is Ka.
Vagartha. Vagartha is Vakartha.
Kidrishaha Iva. Vagartha Iva.
Kidrisha Iva. See, because Vagartha, that is Strilinga. Kidrisha Iva. Vagartha Iva.
So, Artha is with Dirga A at the end?
Strilinga, Vagartha.
Vagartha is Strilinga.
And then Sampraktau, what will be question for Sampraktau?
Sampraktau.
Kidrisha Parameshwarau. Kidrishau Parameshwarau.
Kidrisha Parvati Parameshwaro Vande.
See, there was another word. Please remember this. We use several here. What are these things?
Katambhut.
Correct. Please use those.
Katambhuta. Katambhuta Sampraktau.
Correct.
Katham bhuta
But if we,
sampraktau vagartha. Vagartha.
Vagartha iva sampruktav.
Ate.
if we ask Kidrishau Parameshvarau, it would be incorrect. The correct
No,
question
no,
would be
Kidrishau Parvati Paramesharau. For that, the answer would be Jagatav Pitarau. What type of a Parvati Paramesharau? The parents of the world, of the Jagat. Isn't it?
Correct. Correct. Now, I think you all have given the correct, you have done the analysis. You did the analysis as per the procedure that we went through. What was the procedure? The first thing is to do the padacheda. Then the second point is to identify the verb. And the third thing is to identify the subject. And the fourth thing is to identify the object. And after we do the subject and object identification, we have to see if there are any attributes, there are adjectives describing the subject or the object, and also any adverbs describing the type of action. So you all did that. Now we have to form the sentence.
Vaghartha Pratipattaye, what was the question for that? I couldn't get that.
Now,
Katambhut Vaghartha.
Katambhut
Vaghartha, so it is Pratipattaye.
Correct. Katambhutaha.
oh, qué linda es.
So now, please give me the full sentence, full prose order for this. Down so that you will not lose track of the subject, object, verb, and the adjectives that we use for expressing the describing the subject or the object, or the adverbs that are used.
Aham Jagatav Pitarau Vande. Jagatav Pitarau Parvati
Aham is an adhyahara. It should be in parentheses.
Yes, so aham is actually adhyahara. So aham, I am saying it because kaha, for that the answer is aham. So Jagatav Pitarau Parvati Parmeshwarau Vande.
Kimeva?
Then what
Kidrisha
is, I know that sentence, what will it become? Just like has to be. Yada, tada, no? Like Vagartha and Vagartha Pradip Samprukto.
Vagartha Samprukto, correct.
So just like Yada tada will not come, no?
Yatha tatha will apply. Yatha
Jagatav Pitarau Parvati. Nahi. Yatha Vagartha Vagartha Pradipattaye Sampruktav. I am not able to get that.
I have a question. Where are we supposed to put the avyayams? We never spoke about that, I think.
Yeah, the avyayam, see, we have to put the avyayam as and when you see it. See, for example, here it says Vagartha Viva, right? Vagartha Viva. So you have to say it is like Vagartha Viva. So when you do the sentence, then automatically the avyayas Iva means like this, right? So you have to.
Okay.
So
So
right next to the
Vagartha
word
Iva comes as Vagartha Iva.
Correct. You have to put it there itself.
Thank you.
So it becomes, the question answer would be Vagartha Iva.
Yata Vagartha Samprukto Vagartha Pratipattaye Tatha Jagatav Pitarau Parvati Parameshwarau
Then Vagartha, then if you put Yatha, then there won't be Iva, right?
No, Iva should be there. You see, Iva is a comparison that avyaya. So you have to use the word Iva. Vagartha Iva should be there.
Okay, so the Yadha Vagartha Iva Sampraktau Vagartha Pradipattayet Tatha Jagatav Pitarau Parvati Parmeshwar. Okay.
Correct. Got it? Now please very clearly say the complete sentence.
Once, Eka Nimisham.
Take your time. Take your time.
Tatha.
So it's yada vag artaiva sampraktau vag artha pratipataye tatha yagataf pitarau parvati parameshvarau vande.
Aham vande, correct. Aham in parenthesis, adyahara, correct.
So it is yatha vagartha sampraktau vagartha samyukto vagartha pradipataye tatha jagatah pitaro parvati parameshwaraya aham vande. Is that what you said?
Yes.
You forgot the word iva. Iva should be there. Yatha
Vagartha iva you sampraktau, I said.
Yes,
Yatha
together.
vagartha iva sampraktau.
Beautiful.
Mahoday, you had given a few questions, remember? Homework.
Correct.
Now I want to know, I want you to,
Correct.
yeah, this sentence, Asit Tribhuvanam Lalanam, it's so difficult a question.
Okay. We will go over it. We will go over it. Okay, so did everybody understand this concept now? Please. So I want to spend quite a bit of time, or I want to spend time in such a way that you get the fundamentals very well. These are the most fundamental aspects of doing the prose order. So we should get this one right. Okay. Padacheda, then identification of the verb, then identification of the subject, identification of the object, then finding out there are any attributes, adjectives, the adjectives that describe the subject, the adjectives that describe the object, and the adverbs that describe the type of action. And these are the things that you have to do in that order. Okay. So it has to become second nature. So before I have given you a lot of homework, we'll go through that.
Yes, yes.
I will give you another simple sentence. Please do the Akanksha. It's very simple sentence. Ramaya, Ramabhadraya, Ramachandraya Vedase.
Can you say more slowly?
Ramaya, Ramaya, Ramabhadraya, Ramachandraya Vedase. Ramaya, Ramabhadraya, Ramachandraya Vedase. Okay? Raghunataya, Nataya, Raghunataya, Nataya, Sitaya, Pataye, Namaha. Raghunataya, Nataya, Sitaya, Pataye, Sitaya, Pataye, Namaha. Once again, I'll repeat slowly. Ramaya, Ramabhadraya, Ramachandraya, Vedase. Raghunataya, Nataya, Sitaya, Pataye, Namaha. I will repeat one more time.
Sitaya, no? Sitaya.
Sitaya. That means Sitaya, Pataye. Ramaya, Ramabhadraya, Ramachandraya, Vedase. Raghunataya, Nataya, Sitaya, Pataye, Namaha. Very simple.
Sitaya Dirgha, no?
Sitaya Dirgha.
Correct. Dirgha. Sitaya.
So here we have to do the Padacheda, means it's given, if there is no separation, it is the same. Ramaya, Ramabhadraya, Ramachandraya, Vedase, Raghunathaya, Nathaya, Sitaya, Pataye, Namaha. Now Namaha is the Kriya Pada.
It's an Avyayam.
Namaha is the Kriya, no? Correct. But I think Namaha is not a Kriya. Namaha is not the Kriya.
What is Vedase, Mahodaya?
Ramaya, Ramabhadraya, Ramachandraya Vedase. Ramachandraya Vedase.
Asit, I think Asti is the Kriya Padam here.
Yes. You have
Asti, because Namaha is Chaturthi Vibhakti, so we can't use it as a
I thought it was Avyayam. Namaha.
Vedase, can somebody quickly look through Vedase? I think Vedase means revered, I think.
Like the Vedas, huh?
Vedase, Ramaya, Ramachandraya, Ramabhadraya, Vedase. Vedase is revered, like it's a big Vedase. I think it's
No,
revered.
it's not Hirsva.
No, it's not Hrasva, it's a Dirgha, Vedase.
It's
Vedase.
Hasmaha Prana Vedhase? No.
Yeah. Part
Veda.
of the hard hand under the
Revered,
root
I
of the
think.
tongue. Essence of the Vedas.
Vedase. Essence of the Vedas, correct. Revered. Ramaya, Ramabhadraya, Ramachandraya, Vedase. Like it's essence, Rama is the essence.
Is the essence of the Vedas.
That's what it means, correct. So, Bhagini, did you understand the meaning of Vedase? Ramya Bhagini? I think somebody asked what is the meaning of Vedase.
Mahodaya.
Okay. Okay, let's go forward. So please go slowly with exactly the method that we said. Padacheda, identification of the verb, then identification of the subject, object, and then the identification of the adjectives and the adverbs.
So Sushila said that the asti is the Kriya Padam.
Yeah, because I heard that Namaha should not be used as a Kriya Padam, it is a Chaturthi Vibhakti.
But is it?
Aham Namati. So it is, or Tvam Namati. So it has to be Asti. Namaha Asti.
Namaha is not Kriya Pada.
No.
Oh.
I was thinking.
And because in one of the homeworks, this question was there, and I had written Namaha, and they said Namaha is not the Kriya.
Yes, but I was thinking when we use Namaha, even though it's not a Kriya Padam,
Aham Namami would have been
See,
Kriya.
Namami is Uttama Purusha. Ekavachana.
Exactly, that's what I was thinking.
Namati,
like I bow.
Yeah.
I bow.
Namati is the Kriya Padam, not
So
Namaha.
Namami.
Namati,
Vayam
Namasi.
Namamaha, no? Vayam Namamaha.
Nama, this is Namaha.
Asti is correct.
But then the others are all Chaturthi Vibhakti.
Yeah, Ramaya, Ramabhadraya.
So it will be Kasmin, then Sita Karma is the same.
Sitayaha is Shakti.
Kaha Namaha Asti Aham. Here also Aham is Adhyahridam.
Correct.
Aham Namati.
Adhyahara. So Ramaya, Ramabhadraya, Ramachandraya Vedase, Raghunathaya Nathaya Sitaya Pataye Namaha.
Kam Aham, then Kasmin Aham Namati is all the adjectives.
Kasmai.
Kasmai. For Chaturthi is Kasmin, right?
No. Kasmai Kaha Kaukekam Kaukan Kena Kabyam Kaihi Kasmai Kabyam
Kabyam Kasmai Kasmat. Okay, Kasmai. Okay, Kasmai. Aham Namaha. Aham.
Namaha Asmi.
Asmi. Then it will be all the adjectives: Ramaya, Ramabhadraya, Ramachandraya, Raghunathaya, Nathaya, Sitaya. Vedase is Vedase is Saptami. Vedas is the Pullinga. Is it Pullinga? No, Strilinga, no?
Vedase.
Vedas Sakaranta.
Sakaranta Vedas. Is it Pullinga or Strilinga?
In Vedas, see Vedas say
Vedase in Vedas. So
in
Saptami.
Vedas.
Then it will be then there it is Kasmin. Kasmin.
Correct.
Then what is Kasmin? Aham Namami.
So now you give me the complete prose order for that.
Aham Ramaya Ramabhadraya Ramachandraya Raghunathaya Nathaya Sitayaha Pataye Vedase Namami.
Correct. In Vedas is Saptami. So Vedas
So last Vedase.
as described in Vedas. As described in Vedas. Now I will give you another simple sentence, very simple sentence. Mitrena saha Vidyalayam gacchami.
Mitrena saha
Vidyalayam gacchami.
gacchami kriyapadam. Aham kartru vidyalayam karma mitrena saha it's
Mitrena is Tritiya.
yeah, but I was thinking attribute, right? Like Atam Putena.
It's attribute to Aham. I am going with
Mitrena saha Vidyalayam gacchami.
But how do we classify Mitrena saha?
Also I don't know. Mitrena saha.
Mahodaya, it is already in a sentence form, no? Prose order.
It is. Now we are only doing the Anvayam, no?
Akamshakram.
Yeah.
So the answer is you just have to put one Adhyahara at the beginning. That's all.
That is Adhyaharam is Aham. That we understood.
Yeah,
But
that's
Gacchami.
What do we ask for a Tritiya?
What is the Kena saha. Kena saha.
Mitrena.
Good.
See, that the interrogatives that you use should also be should have the same vibhaktis and vachana.
Right.
The kena means the tritiya, right? So kena saha, mitrena saha, right?
Kam
gacchami vidyalayam gacchami. Kaha gacchami aham gacchami. Kena saha mitrena saha.
Beautiful. And the sentence would remain the same, but we would only for the
yes practice.
Beautiful.
Neelam akasham pashyati.
Neelam
Akasham pashyati. Neelam akasham pashyati.
Saha karta.
Ka akasham pashyati.
Actually, it could be saha or saha.
Saha,
know.
saha or sa. Kam pashyati.
Akasham pashyati. Kidrisham
akasham neelam akasham.
Neelam akasham pashyati.
Very good, very good. I think you guys have grasped. You all have picked up the fundamentals.
Mahadaya, this is all right. This is all it's easy, but once you sent, 1 to 2 weeks, I broke in my head.
So we will get to see. That's why
I gave up.
No. I sent it because we have to go step by step. So now, see, I'm giving you sentences on the fly, extempore, and you're able to answer. So that is how we have to pick up. Okay. So we did this, Vagartha, and then some more sentences where this kaha, ka, ki, drisham, everything becomes second nature. Immediately you should know. So that's why I'm giving you all the simple sentences. Okay, another sentence. Vastram haritaha kaha asti. Vastram haritaha kaha asti.
I think we won't write asti kriya.
Yes. Kartra kaha.
Kaha is question, no? There is
But it
no
could be,
karta.
but it is in Pratama Ekavachanam, so it's subject, isn't it?
Haritaha vastram. Vastram is the one. Vastram is napusakalingam.
Yes.
Vastram is the
Kriya is vastram.
Vastram
But I
is the
think
object. Haritaha is the
No, harita is visheshan. Kidrisham vastram.
Correct.
I
no
think
Harita.
Vastram is karmam here, isn't it?
No,
Why
no.
not?
Vastram
Like
is
I think it says
no.
who is this dress?
It's
Red dress.
no. Kaha asti. Where is it?
But kaha is who or what?
Kaha is who? Kaha kauke.
Kada is why. Kada is why. Kutra is where. Kutra is
Okay.
where.
So this kaha is whose? Kaha asti. Actually, when
Sorry.
kaha,
It should not be. It should not be kaha. It should be kutra asti. Sorry.
kutra, because kaha means whose means
It should be kutra asti.
So saptami, kutra has to be in saptami, right?
Mahodaya, haritaha, haritam vastram you have to.
Haritam
Kidrisha.
vastram. Haritam vastram. Haritam means turmeric, yellow color.
Green, no?
Yeah. Green.
Green, no?
Green, huh? Okay, green. Sorry, green.
Now, vastram being, another thing, vastram being napusakaling, Visheshnam is also to be napusakaling, haritam.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
That's why I think.
Good catch. That's why I said I want. I purposely said haritaha to see how you are going to match. So vastram is
Haritam. Kidrisham vastram, haritam vastram.
Can we try to first identify the tatparya of the sentence?
the tatparya of the sentence, huh?
The meaning.
Tatparya of what? Can you repeat
Of this sentence. Where is the
like
Greek
the meaning? What is the sentence saying? Because
So
no, but
I think
if you actually this doesn't have any meaning.
Where is the yellow cloth? Kutra asti. Where is the yellow cloth?
Kutra asti. So it's a
Kutra asti.
question.
The meaning of the
you
sentence.
said kaha.
No, I say afterwards I corrected. It should be kutra.
Okay, that's why I was still confused.
Kutra. I said afterwards. I said kutra. Where is that yellow cloth? That is the sentence. That is the meaning of that.
Okay, so it's Vastram Haritam Kutra Asti.
Right?
Kutra.
Correct.
Okay, now I'm good. Thank you. Sorry.
So I will ask one more sentence, which you have already done. Okay, you already have done this, but I will ask you this. This might be a little I'll ask you this, okay? Karomyaham Samskrita Sevanam Sada. Karomyaham Samskrita Sevanam Sada.
Karomyaham
Samskrita Sevanam Sada.
Sada is Abhyayam always?
Yes. Sada is always. Abhyaya, correct.
And karta is aham.
Aham. Yeah.
Karta aham karomi kriya padam.
Samskrita
Sevanam.
That's karman.
Karomyaham Samskrita Sevanam
Karomi.
Sada.
Samskrita
Kada
Sevanam.
karomi, sada karomi.
Kada karomi, sada karomi.
Samskrita Sevanam is karma padam, right?
Karma, yes.
Correct.
Karomi. Karomi is
Karta.
this thing,
Kriyapadam.
Kriya.
Kriyapada. Sorry, Kriyapada, verb.
Sada is avyayam.
Sevam is one word, no? Samasan. Samskruta Sevam.
Correct.
Sada is avyayam, right?
Correct.
Uh-huh.
Sada is away. Correct.
So that's
Sam Karomi. Samskruta Sevam.
Sevam Karomi.
Samskrita Sevanam or Sevam, anything you can write. Samskrita Sevanam
Oh.
or Samskrita Sevam.
So it would be Aham Samskrita. No. Yes.
Yeah, so
Aham
Karomi aham is
Sevanam.
Karomi
Aham
is the
Sevanam
verb.
Sada Karomi.
Aham
Aham
Samskrita
Samskrita
Sevanam
Sevanam
Sada
Sada Karam. Correct.
Sada Samskrita Sevanam Karomi. Anyway, you can put before
Yes.
or after, right?
Yes, yes.
Ah, true.
Yes.
Satya.
Correct. Very good. Lot of fun, huh? One more
Yes.
sentence. One more sentence.
Mahodaya, please, can you do that homework sentences?
Yes.
That would be better. I think that will be nice if we do.
Okay. Let me pull up that file. Okay.
Yeah.
Just bear with me for a second.
There were some words I couldn't identify.
Yes, that is not only that, it was I found it pretty difficult to do it.
You found it very difficult, huh?
Yes.
Yes.
I really took 2 days. I mean, 2 weeks also full. It was not enough.
No, but that's good. That's the way it should be. I mean, that's
Ardham bhavishyati atah
Oh.
kutachit kenachit. It's ardham bhavishyati atah kutachit kenachit prakarena va dharu na niyate chet. Aniyate chet.
We have them in the WhatsApp.
Yeah, we have it in that WhatsApp, so all of us can look in it up. Look in that.
So I see. No, I've got the answers for those. That's why I wanted to pull it up. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I couldn't understand the meaning of lalama, and then after if when you went to learn the answers meanings, pratimaha it says copy also, it says statue also, and parihrida avoid. Prajapedaha is obviously a tyrant. Lalama, what is lalama? I couldn't get the meaning.
Me neither.
That is the second homework I gave, right? Second one.
Yes.
You typed it in the WhatsApp.
Second one.
Maybe that's why you don't
Bhavishyati
find it.
atah kudashchit kenachit prakarena va dharu
Yes.
niyate chet.
And there are words that have symbols like no.
Daru seems to be wood at the end. I thought,
Okay,
why don't
homework.
we?
This is homework number 2.
Yes.
The first one is ardram bhavishyati atah kutaschit kenachit prakarena va daru aniyate chet.
It's getting evening.
Aniyate.
It's getting night, so you have to somewhere you have to correct the
Wood.
wood.
Correct.
We have to bring the wood.
Daru means wood. This is
Ardhaha bhavishyati. The what?
Ardham
Ardhaha is
bhavishyati.
what?
Evening.
Ardram bhavishyati means ardram means what? Wet. Damp.
Wet. Oh, okay.
Damp.
Wet.
So if you bring wood from anywhere and somewhere, it will be wet. It will become wet.
Aniyate chet. If you bring from anywhere, it will be wet. It will be wet. Okay. So
the Kriya Padam is aniyate.
Aniyate, correct.
Yes.
All right.
Okay. And then Karta is Daru.
No.
Also, Bhavishyati is also Kriya Padam, right? Bhavishyati is also Kriya Padam.
Bhavishyati. Yes, aniyate bhavishyati. Two Kriya Padam. Yes.
Correct.
And
So-
what is Prathama is what? Ataha is avyayam, right?
Ataha is avyaya. Correct.
So
Ataha
that
is
is
avyaya.
left. Then Kenachit, Putrachit is also avyayam. Va is also avyayam.
Yes, there are avyayas. Correct. Va is also avyaya. Correct. Prakarena, that is tritiya.
Tritiya, yes.
Yeah.
Ardram is second. Ardram is Advitiya.
Ardham is tritiya. Ekvachana. Correct.
Okay. Then Prakarena is Daru is Prathama.
Daru is prathama. Daru is wood.
Yes.
With cast means the wood pieces. So basically wood. So now you got that one, correct?
Kaha aniyate, Daru aniyate. Kena danu ari. Then for all the avyayam, you don't have to ask questions, right?
No, you don't have to. You have to fit
Okay.
it as you see fit. That's all.
Then there is only one word. Kena. Kena aniyate. The Bhavishyati, where do you use this question for Bhavishyati?
Kim bhavishyati?
Kim
See, Ardram Bhavishyati means it will be wet. Ardram Bhavishyati is it will be wet. So you have to ask a question.
So for Bhavishyati, Kim Bhavishyati.
Kim
That's all.
bhavishyati.
Kim
It's like a
Ardram
separate sentence, right?
Correct.
Kim Bhavishyati Ardram. That's what I've written. So Kutaschit Kenachit Prakarena Daru Aniyate Chet Ardram Bhavishyati. Is that right?
Correct.
The second sentence is what it killed me off.
Asit Tribhuvana Lalama Bhutayam Ujjayani Nagaryam Nala Nahushayayati Nahushayayati Pratimaha Parihruta Prajapidas Tarapido Nama Raja.
You had written at Nalana Hushaya Yati.
Nalana Hushaya, correct. Nalana Hushaya Yati Pratimaha.
But is it a one word?
Yes.
But it
Can we
was
do
not.
Sandhi Vicheda first?
See, Pratimaha means it's a statue. It's a figure.
3. It is
Can we do
Nala
Sandhi
Nahushaya.
Mahodaye.
Nala
Can we do
Nahushaya
Sandhi first?
Nahushaya Yati Pratimaha.
So Yayati is also the third person. It's a name of a person.
Yeah, Nala Nahusha Yayati Pratimaha.
Oh.
Asit Tribhuvana Lalama
Lalama Bhutaya Mujjayani Nagaryam.
Nagaryam. That is Shashti. Bahuvachan. Pratimaha Asit. No, Pratimaha. Now, then Praja Pida Tara Pida Nama Raja. I could connect this Raja with those things. Lalana Hushaya Yayati.
Actually, it's a very straightforward sentence, really. Isn't it?
Sentences. Asit will come up at the end.
Asit will come up at the end. So it's very straightforward sentence.
Kaha asit?
Tara Pida Nama Raja Asit.
Parahruta Prajapida.
The Prajapida is Visheshanam, right? It's a tyrant. Meaning is tyrant.
Raja asit. Kaha asit? Raja asit.
Tara Pida is also name of the king.
Kidrisha Rajaha Tribhuvana Punaha Kidrishaha Bhutaya
Ujjaini Nagaryam. Bhutaya Ujjaini Nagaryam.
What does it mean? What does the sentence mean actually? Praja Kidrisham is Kidriya Raja, Prajapida Raja.
Saptami, no, this Bhutayam Ujjaini Nagaryam.
Kasyam has to come. Bhutaya.
Asit Tribhuvana Lalama Bhutaya Ujjaini Nagaryam Nala Nahusha Yayati Pratimaha Parihruta Prajapidastarapido Nama Raja. If you please do the Padacheda, you will get the meaning
Yes,
immediately.
I have done that. Only thing, Nalana Hushaya Yati, I had not
No,
written.
please, somebody read it. Clearly read it. Read the sentence with Padacheda.
Asit Tribhuvana Lalama Bhutayam Ujjaini Nagaryam Nala Nahusha Yati Pratimaha. All these are samasan.
Correct. Nala Nahusha Yayati Pratimaha.
Nala Nahusha, one pada. We can
Nalana
say
Hushaya Yayati is one pada.
Yayati Pratimaha is one pada.
Correct.
Even Pratima is also one pada. Along with that,
Nala Nahusha Yayati Pratimaha.
Pratimaha is one pada. Till Pratimaha is one pada.
okay.
And
I've written as separate.
And Parihruta Prajapida Pidaha.
There is samasa pida pasta. You see, Parihruta Praja Pidastara Pido is so there is a sandhi there. So you have to
Tara
say
Pidaha is
Pidaha.
Pidaha, yes.
Pidaha.
Nama Raja.
Tara Pidaha is what? Tara Pidaha.
Name of the king.
Tarapido Nama. The name of the king was Tarapida. Tarapido Namaha.
Pidaha is
So it will become Tara Pidaha. Right?
Tara Pidaha, yes. And also Praja Pidaha also.
So
So both are
Kaha
Pratama.
Raja Asit.
Visarga Sandhis, right?
Yes, yes.
Utwa Sandhi.
So please go systematically. Please go systematically. You have to go one by one. See if you
Kriya
jump directly.
Kriya is Asi.
Yes.
See, we did the Padacheda. Now you identify the Kriya Pada.
Kriya is Asi.
See, okay.
And the Karta is Raja Tara Pidaha.
Punaha Kaha Asit. Tara Pidaha. Or Kaha Asit. Tara Pidaha.
Asit Raja Asit.
Raja Paripida. I'm sorry, Tara Pidaha. Kidrisham Raja Praja Pidaha Raja.
Parihruta Prajapidaha Raja.
That is Punaha is Parihrutaha.
Nala Nahusha.
Then Nalana Hushaya Yayati is karma. Is that Nalana Hushaya Yayati? Is it karma, Mahodaya?
Correct. Nala Nahusha Yayati Pratimaha. Correct.
Are the karmas. So it's a.
Not karma. It is what? Attribute of Raja.
No, Nalana Pratima is it
Pratima is a
idol?
statue. Idol or a statue. Yeah, correct.
So the statue of Nalana, Hushaya and Husha and Yayati. So
correct.
So that is the object, right?
Correct. Object. Nala Nahusha Yayati Pratima. The statue of Nala Nahusha and Yayati.
And the attributes of Raja is Tribhuvana, Lalama, Bhutayama. Is that so?
Correct. Bhutayam. Then Ujjaini.
Bhutayam, Lalama, Tribhuvana are the attributes of Visheshan of Raja Tarapida.
Raja Tarapida. Correct.
Bhutayam is Kutra.
Nagaryam. Correct.
Ujjaini Nagaryam.
Ujjaini Nagaryam. Kidrishyam Ujjaini Nagaryam. Bhutayam. No.
Bhutayam is Raja's Kidrisham Raja, Tarapida Raja, Tribhuvana, Lalama, Bhutayam Raja. what is this Bhutayam mean?
Lalama Bhutayam Ujjaina. Tribhuvana Lalama Bhutayam. Bhutayam.
Bhutayam is possibly the people, Janaha. But Lalama, what is Lalama?
Bhutayam means on the earth.
Bhutayam. Lalama means, I think,
Protecting.
security. Protective, because secure. Secure is this thing, but to protect in this context, it's a protector. Lalama. Tribhuvana Lalama, the one who guards the universe. Tribhuvana Lalama. Protecting or guards or secures.
But it also means famous also, Lalama. I read it in that dictionary, it was famous also.
Famous also, huh? Yeah. So Tribhuvana Lalama, we see one who protects or one who is famous.
And also, Bhuta is people, right? So the
Bhutayam.
Bhutayam is the Shakti Bahuvachana of Bhuta, of people.
Tribhuvana Lalama Bhutayam. Tribhuvana
And
Lalama
Nagar,
Bhutayam. Asit
Ujjaini.
Tribhuvana Lalama Bhutayam. Ujjaini Nagaryam. See, it's easy. Tribhuvana Lalama Bhutayam. That is the attributes. Then Ujjaini Nagaryam is a place. Kutra.
Attributes of the Raja.
Correct.
Kasyam Raja.
Bhutayam Raja. Lalama, what question will you ask? Idrisham Raja?
Idrisham Raja.
It is a Kartru Visheshana.
Okay.
Kartru
Idrisham Raja.
Kartru Visheshana.
Idrisham.
Correct. And then it has to match the gender there. So it's a
Idrishaha.
Idrisham is Tribhuvana, Lalama, everything, no?
correct.
Bhutai. Now for Bhutayam,
No,
Kasyam?
Raja, Ujjainiyam Raja, Kidrishyam Bhutayam.
And what is Parikrita?
Parihruta is, I think, Parihruta means Parihruta.
Arati? Pruta is Harati. That
The one who take out of the Prajapida. Take out. Parihara, like Parihara.
same.
Parihruta is one who gives the solutions. Parihruta.
Yeah.
Who saves, possibly. Who saves from the tyrant Prajapida.
Save,
So then, the Parikrita, what question will be asked? Is it a left? It's not left or something, not Avyaya, right? Maybe Krudanta. No, it is not a Krudanta.
No, it is not.
Raja Pidaha. Kidrishaha Raja Parihruta Prajapidaha.
Kidrishaha Raja Parihruta Prajapidaha.
Okay.
So now please give me the final sentence.
Tribhuvana Lalama Bhutayama Nalana Pushayati Pratima Parikruta Prajapida Tara Pida Nama Raja Asit.
Prajapida Nama.
Ujjaini Nagaryam Asit.
Ujjaini Nagaryam Asit.
Yeah.
Karana.
So actually, and one thing is, see, one of the reasons this one sentence is I sent the single sentences is because you have to exactly apply the process that we have gone through. We have to go through that process, otherwise we will get confused. Okay. Once we go through that process for say about 10-15 sentences, and 10 or 15 slokas as we go forward, then it becomes second nature. Then you can dive immediately into it. Otherwise, you have to go through because
So
until we get
even without knowing the meaning,
yeah.
can we do the sentence of this for the all this Anvaya Krama?
That was
No. We have to at least know. Otherwise, you'll know. We have to know the meaning. At least majority of it.
Actually, that is where I got. I couldn't understand the meaning of many words in this.
No, majority of it. We say that's why I want to go step by step. Is taking simple sentences and with the words that we already know the meaning, and then we have to go, and then slowly we have to go into much more difficult. The degree of difficulty should be graded. That means 1, 2, 3, 4 like that we have to go. If we, for example, if I give you another paragraph, see, for example, Ramaya Ramabhadraya, the meaning was known, general meaning, right? And then some other slokas I can say like that. Whereas if I immediately give you a Ramayana sloka like the following, okay? Na tantri vadyate veena, na chakro vartate rataha, na patihi sukam yedayata yasyat apishatatmaja. There are some difficult words are there. Mitam dadati hi pita, mitam mata hi mitam sutaha, amittasya hi dataram, bhartaram kana pujayet. So we have to, generally we should know. See the meanings of the words. If you take a sloka, a 2-line sloka, at least 60% of the meanings should be familiar. Then it's easy to form the Anvaya. If you don't know the meaning, then it's very difficult to do. So step by step, it will come like this.
Because in this Asi Tribhuvana, I could not actually make a full correct meaning, not even the correct, some sensible meaning of the sentence I could not form.
This particular sentence is from Kadambari.
That's a poet. That's a literature.
I have
taken from a literature.
Yeah. I picked all these sentences from some Kadambari, that literature novel, and some certain chapters. There are much more tough sentences, but I picked all these little ones. Especially here, if you look, I have concentrated more on the attributes. Okay, on the attributes for the subject as well as the object as well as the verb, the adverbs, because that is very important, like we went through. So in the next class, what we will do, we will finish up this 3, 4, 5, 6. Has everybody tried this? Have you all tried this? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Or else what I will do is, if
we can do it like this. No, we could do it on the class so that everybody
everybody understands, right? I think I prefer. How do you all feel? Is this a good method to? Let's do it in the class itself because everybody will know. Correct? I can send you the solutions immediately after the class. But I think doing like this will give you a lot more exercise. I mean, a lot more practice, as well as we can have interactive question and answer sessions, and we can clarify the doubts, right? So what we'll do is we'll in the next class we will finish off this 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. There are 6 sentences, and apart from that, I had given you some other this thing. I've got some slokas. Okay, I don't know if did I send you the PDF file?
No,
okay. So I will send you that PDF file for the next class. Okay. In addition to finishing the homework 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, 7, 8, 9, I will send you the PDF for the next class so that there are some more slokas I have. And then that will be very much more interesting. So after next class or after next 2 classes, we will take up the Subhashitas that are given in the Siksha text for Anvaya. Okay? We will take the Subhashitas that are given in the Siksha test. And then after we do some of the Subhashitas, we will take up randomly, the Bhagavad Gita slokas randomly. So that is the plan. I'll actually send you all the plan for the next 6 or 7 classes, exactly what we are going to do with respect to Anvaya. So you will also know what to expect. Okay. Very good. So we will stop the class for now, for today. So if somebody can please do the Shanti Mantra.
ॐ सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत् ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः धन्यवादः
धन्यवादः महोदय, धन्यवादः।
धन्यवादः शुभरात्रिः
धन्यवादः महोदय।
धन्यवादः अग्रे
धन्यवादः।
बुधवासरे मिलामः धन्यवादः
पुनः मिलामः। धन्यवादः।
राम राम
Thank you so much. It was so
Thank you. It
fun.
was very interesting. Today it was nice.
Thank you.
Very interesting.
We will do. It will be much more interesting as we go forward. It will be much more interesting.